Well, happy Sunday, ladies. This is New England Nails, and
New England Nails Jr.
hey, everyone. I just want to first off apologize for being MIA for a while. Probably about a month is when I have done our last video, and I'll explain to you why I have been missing because I found out that I have an allergy to odorless monomer. Back in June, I had actually at the end of May, I think is when we first got our odorless monomer, and I used it the first time, and it was okay. I didn't have any reaction, just a little bit of irritatedness, itching, a little bit of itching, very minimal, though nothing that threw red flags up to me that said, oh my gosh, I have an allergy. So then a couple weeks after, I went to go do a fill or a redo, and I put it on, and it was a full blown out allergic reaction. Blistering, burning, it was just nasty. So I took the nails off immediately, and I had them off for about a week, and it started to heal up and that, with just minimal itching at that point. So I thought, I'm going to try it again. And I tried it with my normal Mia Secret liquid and powder, and that was a fail. So thank goodness at that point I had only done one hand, and I literally had to get them off as soon as possible because I was going to rip my fingers off and my skin off. It was so bad. So I've been now about a month without them, my nails, and it is driving me insane. And yes, I've tried to decorate my natural nails. It just wasn't working for me. I felt awful.
It's just not the same because with acrylic nails, you have so much more freedom and space, and you can just do more.
It's more feminine, in my opinion, for me, to have them on. It's a creative outlet for artwork and blah blah blah. So enough of that sad story. So I had seen on YouTube from Becca B89 and also
UNIQUENAILZ.
UNIQUENAILZ had done a video on how to do quote unquote acrylic nails without monomer. So I tried it. I tried each method, one on each hand. And I'll put pictures probably in the intro that obviously you will have already seen, but I'll also put those pictures at the end as well because I already have decorated my nails. I polished them, so you really can't see the difference, but I'll explain to you what I think the difference is. So here are my nails now. I did not use monomer on them, and this hand is Becca B89's method. This hand is UNIQUENAILZ' method. Quite honestly, I'm a little skeptical as to how this method, either method really, can possibly last a week to 2 weeks. But we'll see. I guess it's all in the prep. I prep just as I would if I were to use monomer. This hand, using Becca B89's method, which is just using nail glue, which I use this nail glue. You do your prep as you would, push back your cuticles, clean the cuticle area. You want to not rough up, but file, take the shine off the nail bed. I glued on my duct tips. I used white duct tips, as you can see there. Sorry, that's powder from the powder bottle here. And you put on a thin layer of glue from your nail bed to the free edge 5 times. You wait in between each layer. You want to make sure it's dry, 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 super dry.
And I don't recommend doing it out in the humid weather outside either.
Well, it was okay. We, as you all probably know, or if you don't know, we live in Central Florida, and it's very humid and hot out these summer months. But we did have a fan out here, which I put my hands in front of the fan to dry it a little bit quicker, which helped. So that's what this method is. My left hand is Becca B's, just 5 layers of nail glue. When you're all done, you just want to, smooth out the free edge and your sides. I particularly didn't have to file and buff the tops for some reason, even though in her video she does that. I did not, because it was nice and smooth to begin with, so I figured, why mess with a good thing? So I just left it. I put my bonder on, my Orly bonder last night, and then I put on 2 good coats of this China glaze. It's called So Blue Without You.
I've been obsessed with this polish. Oh my gosh, it is so pretty.
It's from one of their holiday collections, obviously by the name. So I used 2 coats of that, and then I used some very light coats of Finger Paints Peacock Portrait. On the ring finger, I used this from the free edge up and faded it up, and on the other nails, I went from the cuticle side down and just faded it. So there'd be a little bit of a difference there. And then I put on these neat little nail stickers that we had got from the Dollar Tree a while back, L'Oreal stickers. And I just put that on my ring finger and my thumb.
And they're clear, so it works out really nice.
Right, it's a clear background, so all you see is the gold, which is what I wanted. And then on top, Caitlin found this LA Colors Rapid Dry Top Coat. I don't recommend it as a glue type material to stick these stickers on with, because believe it or not, it does re-liquefy the nail polish underneath. So if you're just using this as a top coat and not as a glue to stick the stickers down with, it's fine, but don't use it as a glue type method. Because now the nails are not smooth anymore. They're kind of like bumpy in that, because the nail polish is re-liquefied and re-wet. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it does.
I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling. And then on this hand, which is, the design is still the same, but the method, oops, sorry, I thought I got all the nail polish off. Well, sorry, that's part of being an artiste, is getting stuff all over you. And this hand, on my right hand, I used UNIQUENAILZ method, which is, I still use the white duck tips, as you can see there. I glued the tips on, but I prepared the nail, pushed back the cuticles, buffed the natural shine off, and then I put 1 thin layer of this glue, of this nail glue, and I would assume any nail glue would work. It's a brush-on glue, which makes it a lot neater. Trust me, a lot neater. So I used that, and then I waited for that to totally dry. Then I used another thin layer of the nail glue, and then I dipped my finger, my wet glue finger, into CM Nails Supply Crystal Clear powder. And I did that for all 5. And then I waited for it to dry, and as it was just dry to the touch, I took my e.l.f. fan brush here, and I just dusted off the rest of the powder, the leftovers. And then I did that 5 times or 3 times? 3 times.
I think 3 times. The glue was 5.
Right.
I don't know if you mentioned that already.
Becca B's is 5 times. UNIQUENAILZ is 3 times of glue, powder, glue, powder, glue, powder. And then the very last layer is just glue itself. So then you finish off with the glue, and then
Polish them.
I did buff these because of the acrylic on top. It did feel a little gritty. So I filed and buffed very lightly, and I fixed my free edges and the sides, cleaned them up. And then I did the same procedure here. I did the Orly Bonder, I did the nail color, I did the glitter polish, and then today I put on the nail stickers again, just on the thumb and the ring finger, just for a little added something, because I thought just the glitter nails, blue nails by themselves were too fancy, I guess, or too...
You said too blue earlier.
Too blue, not really too blue, just like
Plain.
to like evening wear, like evening-ish from the office that I work in. So I thought, well, let's just put a little deco on there, and, you know, I like them, don't get me wrong. I love them. I love having them back on. So, yeah, this is, and next week I'll, you know, do another update, and I'll show you, I'll take the polish off, and I'll show you what it's like underneath. But as far as, you actually could wear either of these methods, I think, without nail polish, because this Crystal Clear by CM Nail Supply is so crystal clear. Once you buff and file and clean up your work after, you really don't need to polish over them. I don't think. You know, but when you feel them, though, when everything was done, I'll tell you, this hand, Becca B's hand, felt sturdier, and I don't know why, but it felt sturdier than Unique Nails method. But like I said, I'm curious to see how long they last, how the growth, you know, during the week, how things grow out, how they look after that. So yeah, I just I couldn't take it anymore, and I can't take the itching with using the monomer in that right now. So I think I'm going to wait until maybe August sometime and just do one finger with go back to my Mia Secret. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to have to go to gels, because I just can't. It's too depressing for me, and I can't stand it. So that's my story, and that's where I've been for the last month or so. But as you all know, Caitlin has been doing some videos and some swap back mail and some friend mail that we've gotten. So hopefully I will be back on the scene. And Caitlin has her nails that she wants to show. And take it away, Caitlin. I've done enough talking.
On my nails, I did white duck tips. As my nail bed color, I did watermelon pink from CM Nail Supply. I used the Mia Secret liquid. The mix, I do not know who made it, but it was in the Blue Eyes 29 Housewives swap. The Real Housewives of Miami, I believe. And these stones I found at the Dollar General.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
I found these at the Dollar General a few nights ago, and as you know, these are my favorite stones. They came in a pack of 26.
20. It was 20.
Oh, a pack of 20.
For $1.
For $1. I thought that was so good. And some of them had like a little sun pattern, like a little starburst inside, which I thought was really cool. And I put 2 of these on my ring finger with some nail glue, and then top coat on top, so it kind of like hides the cloudiness of the glue. And I fairy dusted them. If you're on the Polixholics Anonymous group on Facebook, a few weeks ago there was a post about how we fairy dust the bleep out of them, like that Frank's Red Hot Sauce commercial, because anything you put fairy dust on top of looks awesome.
And that's Fairy Dust by China Glaze.
Yes. One of my absolute favorite glitter polishes. It's so pretty because it adds something to the pink, but it also brings out the glitter in the glitter mix. And I used the Rapid Dry LA Colors top coat twice. And that's pretty much it. They're a little long for me, but see how they go. My last set lasted almost a month. Yay, little party.
She was so pleased with herself. She's doing so much better as far as application goes. So she just needs to keep on practicing.
Thank you, Absolute Nails. Your video on how to make the perfect acrylic ball really worked for me. I took all of your advice and I did that this weekend and I'm so pleased. I got the perfect ball every single time.
So maybe we'll link her video below.
Yeah. It's very helpful.
So yeah, I'll link Becca B89's video below in the information or the about
I think
box.
Used to be the description box.
Yeah, so I'll put that down there. I'll put the UNIQUENAILZ link there, and also Absolute Nails, her video on how to get the perfect ball. So, anything else?
That's pretty much it.
Let us know down below too if you guys want us to, or sorry, I didn't mean guys, if you ladies want another glitter swap and what you might want to have as a theme, or maybe just no theme at all, or maybe back to school theme. I don't know. Unfortunately, the kids are already back to school here in Florida, some of them. So, all right, ladies. Well, sorry for my absence, but hopefully we will be back on track on Saturdays and Sundays. And
Monday I'm going to try and get a glitter swap reveal from In His Eyes I'm Queen. So that should be up Monday afternoon, late Monday afternoon.
Yes, we did get that back too. So, ladies, you have a fabulous rest of your day today on Sunday. And for everyone who's not feeling well, there's a lot of our nail friends on Facebook who are not feeling well, or their friends and family are not doing well. So our prayers go out to them, and hope everyone is doing better this coming week. Hope you all have a wonderful work week coming up, or school week, or home week if you work at home. And we will catch y'all next weekend, ladies. Bye.
I really